It's time for Traverse City West Titan basketball. Let's head courtside with Tom Devitt and Rich Calkins.
And good evening and welcome to Q100's presentation of Traverse City West Titan basketball. Tonight the Titans host the Bloomfield Hills Blackhawks. Hello, I'm Tom Devitt along with my broadcast partner Rich Calkins and producer JJ. Rich, West is here looking for their first win against the team, the Blackhawks. I know you scouted Bloomfield Hills pretty well. Tell us what you've come up with.
Yeah, Bloomfield Hills team that's started off the season 3-0, Tom. And I'll tell you what, they've played some heavy competition as well. They've taken on the team Novi, Birmingham Seaholm, and Livonia Stevenson. And so far, right now, the Blackhawks of Bloomfield Hills are doing a really good job of dominating their games. They're averaging 66 points a game, and do even a better job is they're holding their last two opponents to 33 and 40 points. So they play tough defense. They can fill it up. TC West needs to find some offense tonight. They've been struggling to score points.
And if you look at, now haven't been given a list of starters for Bloomfield Hills team, but if you look at their roster, they got some size on this team. They got a kid at 6'7", a senior forward, Carson Brodsky. He could be formidable. Then they've got others at 6'5", 6'4", so this could be a problem for West.
It could be, for sure. And West will counter that with kids anywhere from around 6'1", 6'2", to 6'4", 5", and they hoping that will help eliminate things. Coach Bauman was saying early in the year, we've got to be a team that boxes out all season long, and that's exactly what they need to do down in that paint if they want to stay with some of these bigger teams.
All right, we'll take a break and we'll come back with the starting lineups. We are live here at Traverse City West High School, and you're listening to high school basketball on Q100.
Whether you're shopping around for the best value or have never sold a car before, one thing remains the same. You'll want the most money for your vehicle. At Fox Grand Traverse Ford, we'll give you instant cash for your car, truck, or SUV with a Fox Cash offer. Bring your vehicle to Fox Grand Traverse Ford or get a quote online today. If you want the best value for your ride, Fox Cash offer is the way to go. Get a quote in 15 minutes. FGTFord.com or stop by and visit us today at Fox Grand Traverse Ford on US 31 South in Traverse City.
Only the best.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Just because winter has arrived doesn't mean your golf season has to end. X-Golf of Traverse City is open year-round for the most realistic golf experience imaginable from tee to green, including putting. X-Golf has a pro shop and gift certificates for the golf nut on your list. Visit xgolftraversity.com to schedule your best Christmas party ever. And of course, the full bar is open to celebrate the round or just gather with friends to watch a game or two. xgolftraversity.com. Play, train, entertain.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Bayview Insurance is your local Auto Owners agent, specializing in good student and teacher discounts. Visit BayviewINSAgency.com.
Where do you take your real friends for real barbecue and really good service? Sparks Barbecue at the Four Corners of downtown Traverse City. But get there early because they sell out of their premium barbecue daily. You'll know why when you taste their legendary beef briskets smoked daily in 100% wood smokers. Treat your pals to a daily drink feature or a Michigan craft beer exclusively on tap. Sparks can light up your next event with catering too. EatSparksBBQ.com.
And welcome back. Traverse City West High School. Tom Devitt along with Rich Calkins. We're kind of getting into this pregame music a little bit here. It threw me off, but we're going to get the introduction of the starting lineup coming up here, or do you already have it?
Yeah, Tom, we do have what we think is going to be the West starting lineup. But again, once they officially announce it, obviously, then we'll know officially to see if Coach Bauman changes up things at all. But the first two games, it's been Schuler and O'Connor, Robertson, Hirschberger, and Gaston have been the starting five for West. Again, other kids getting a lot of playing time, and we'll see what happens here tonight. Tom, it's your and I first game in the basketball world. Of course, we're coming off the football season. You've been busy with work. I've been busy with nurse duties. So once after the new year, we'll get into a flow of things where you and I will be doing all the games, and I'm really looking forward to that.
Absolutely. I want to thank JJ, too, who did the first two games. The second game he did by himself. He's like the Swiss Army knife of broadcasters. He's a tech guy, an engineer, an on-air personality, and now a sports broadcaster. He did a great job.
He did a phenomenal job. He absolutely went down to Saginaw Heritage, had never called the basketball play-by-play game before, goes down there and does it. It's the one-man band, does everything, and did a great job. And almost got the West team to get a come-from-behind victory.
I know, and where you and I are basically two one-trick ponies.
Yeah.
We just get here and broadcast.
Absolutely.
But, you know, one thing that was encouraging, okay, they come out and they get blown out against Dearborn in the first game. Dearborn's a really good team.
Yes.
They go to Saginaw Heritage, a tough day to play. They were starting to get blown out in that one, but West made a huge comeback and tied the game late and before Heritage finally pulled it away. So that had to be encouraging for Coach Bauman that they were able to storm back like that and show some guts at the end of that game.
Absolutely. West had only scored 11 points at the half, Tom. 11 points. You know, and they ended up rallying back and scoring in the high 40s. But, man, they could have been down at halftime. I mean, down big time. But they didn't let that happen. They came out fighting, clawing, and drew within a point or two of them throughout the game. And then at the end, Heritage ended up winning by like 6. But still, great effort by this West team. And I think you'll see the kind of effort coming out on the court first thing tonight.
Well, it's a Friday night. We're excited to broadcast our first game. Hoping that the West can come up with their first victory. It's going to be a tough challenge. Want to give a shout out to the student section here.
Yeah.
They're one of the most creative student sections in all of Northern Michigan. They've had accolades for a number of years. They're dressed in construction outfits tonight.
I love it. They actually have the orange barrels over there. We won't tell MDOT or anything. They're not listening, so it's okay, Tom. But, no, they got construction hats. It's great. They wore all denim at the last home game last Friday night. But this is really cool to see these students getting into it.
And I'm envious, too, because the students right there in front are sitting on a couch at courtside.
How nice is that?
Well, we're waiting for Blarney Stone to come up with our broadcasting couch.
That's a flower pattern love seat over there, so that's pretty hilarious.
All right, well, we're a few minutes away from the opening tip-off here live at Traverse City West High School. Why don't we take a break, and we will come back and hopefully get things started here at Traverse City West. You're listening to high school basketball, Titan basketball on Q100.
Hey Titans fans, if you're car shopping, check out our new eMarsh custom purchase experience at BillMarsh.com. eMarsh makes car buying fast and easy. Choose your vehicle and options, get an accurate trade-in value, calculate your monthly payment choices, and apply for credit. You can even schedule at-home or at-work test drives and deliveries. Start your eMarsh experience at BillMarsh.com. eMarsh, welcome to easy. And go Titans.
Add a little spark to your next party when you host it at Traverse City's premier event space, The Loft that sparks barbecue in the heart of downtown Traverse City. They don't just add a touch of class, but a spark of excitement to any event. You might have trouble choosing from a vast array of dining and drink options, but their premium barbecue is guaranteed to make your party a flaming success. Booking holiday parties now. Go to EatSparksBBQ.com to set your party on fire. EatSparksBBQ.com.
Everybody knows Francisco is the place to go for the largest selection of local and national wine, beer, and spirits. But Francisco's Market and Deli on Silver Lake Road opens at 7 a.m. Monday through Friday because their breakfast selections are amazing. Croissants, breakfast pizza, burritos, and quesadillas. They've got you covered for lunch and dinner, too, with fresh-made grab-and-go deli sandwiches and pizza made from scratch. See them at franciscosmarket.com or Facebook and discover why fresh is the Francisco's difference.
Life is filled with unforgettable moments, but frankly, insurance should be quite forgettable. If you're like most people, you don't think about your insurance until you need it. You can depend on Top of Michigan and Michigan-based Frankenmuth Insurance to provide personal insurance that's personalized to fit your needs. At Top of Michigan, they listen to your worries, then work to make sure they never keep you up at night. Contact Top of Michigan today or visit TOMIA247.com.
Whether you're shopping around for the best value or have never sold a car before, one thing remains the same. You'll want the most money for your vehicle. At Fox Grand Traverse Ford, we'll give you instant cash for your car, truck, or SUV with a Fox Cash offer. Bring your vehicle to Fox Grand Traverse Ford or get a quote online today. If you want the best value for your ride, Fox Cash offer is the way to go. Get a quote in 15 minutes. FGTFord.com or stop by and visit us today at Fox Grand Traverse Ford on US 31 South in Traverse City.
Only the best.
When it's time for a change, head to J-Loop, where Northern Michigan changes their oil. With 4 clean, convenient locations in TC and Williamsburg and a handy, knowledgeable staff, J-Lube is ready to keep you rolling. They check all the fluids, filters, and get you back on the road in 20 minutes or less. You also get a free car wash certificate so your outside is as ship-shape as your insides. Open 8 to 6 Monday to Friday, 8 to 4 on Saturday. It's J-Lube for a change that'll keep your car or truck running like it should. Visit jlubeservices.com for your nearest location.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Hi folks, Jim Jeffries for Michigan Trailers in Traverse City, Northern Michigan's largest volume utility trailer dealer. Our volume selling gives us great buying power. We still have a good supply of trailers on hand and more on the way every week. We also have full service, parts, and accessories to take care of all your hauling needs. Stop in and see us today on US 31 South across from Menards, Traverse City, or see us online at michigantrailers.com.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Bayview Insurance is your local auto owner's agent, specializing in good student and teacher discounts. Visit BayviewINSAgency.com.
Hey Titans fans, if you're car shopping, check out our new eMarsh custom purchase experience at BillMarsh.com. eMarsh makes car buying fast and easy. Choose your vehicle and options, get an accurate trade-in value, calculate your monthly payment choices, and apply for credit. You can even schedule at-home or at-work test drives and deliveries. Start your eMarsh experience at BillMarsh.com. eMarsh, welcome to easy. And go Titans.
Where do you take your real friends for real barbecue and really good service? Sparks Barbecue at the Four Corners of downtown Traverse City. But get there early because they sell out of their premium barbecue daily. You'll know why when you taste their legendary beef briskets smoked daily in 100% wood smokers. Treat your pals to a daily drink feature or Michigan craft beer exclusively on tap. Sparks can light up your next event with catering too. EatSparksBBQ.com.
Just because winter has arrived doesn't mean your golf season has to end. X Golf of Traverse City is open year-round for the most realistic golf experience imaginable from tee to green, including putting. X Golf has a pro shop and gift certificates for the golf nut on your list. Visit xgolftraversecity.com to schedule your best Christmas party ever. And of course, the full bar is open to celebrate the round or just gather with friends to watch a game or two. xgolftraversecity.com. Play, train, entertain.
And welcome back to the arena here at Traverse City West High School as we get ready to broadcast a Friday night game featuring the Traverse City West Titans and the Bloomfield Hills Blackhawks. We're getting ready to tip off. They've announced the starting lineups. And in the opening tip-off, we'll have a little bit of a mismatch as we have Carson Brodsky for Bloomfield Hills at 6'7". He'll be going up against Jonathan O'Connor at 6'5", so not really a big mismatch, 2 inches.
No, not at all. But they start another 6'5" guy also in Ben Canty.
So here we go. The tip is bouncing around and won by Bloomfield Hills. So here they come. Here come the Blackhawks. Bring it up over on the right side, or left side. Check that. Kicks it over to Julian Manna. Manna now at the top of the circle, looking inside. Nothing there. Gives it to his big 6'7" guy who kicks it back out. Now here's a pull-up jumper, 15-footer, no good. Rebound Titans. Now here comes Traverse City West. Up with the basketball is Ian Robertson. He's over on the right wing outside the three-point circle. Screen set up there. Continues the dribble back over to Robertson. Robertson now fakes it inside. Kicks it back out to zero. Garrett Schuler, he puts up off the glass, no good. And Bloomfield Hills with the rebound. They'll bring it up quickly. It's Julian Mannon. Mannon over on the right side. Thinks about in the paint, pulls back out. Long now, outlet pass now to Derek Lee Jr. He tries one from three-point land. He misses it. And here comes West quickly up the court. And on the turnover there, Bloomfield Hills will come up. It's one-on-one now. Right to the glass. Oh, and he missed the bunny. But the rebound gotten by Bloomfield Hills. They put it up and in and a foul.
To start this game, Tom, there's been a bubble on the basket so far, but it's going to allow Bloomfield Hills to go to the line here shooting two.
Ben Canty, who made the layup, and he's going to the line. I don't know if they're going to say that. They're not going to give him the basket, it looks like, unless the scorekeeper missed it. Oh, he's going to shoot 2 shots. He's at the free throw line right now. We're tied at 0. Fast action, but nobody's scoring.
Yeah.
Ben Canty now, the student section lets him have it as he puts the first one up and in.
It's a nice time to have a 6'5" guard there in your lineup, and that's what Canty is. He's a lefty, but man, when you have a 6'5" guard bringing the ball up the court, it really helps.
Indeed. And he can make both free throws as well. It's 2-0 now, Bloomfield Hills. And here comes a full court press now, Bloomfield Hills. It'll be Ian Robertson will bring it up over the timeline. Not much pressure there. He looks inside, nothing there. He passes over to Robertson. Robertson now over to O'Connor. O'Connor gets the ball inside right to, to Schuler. It bounces out of bounds, and they're going to say it's still West basketball. I didn't see who got a piece of that for Bloomfield Hills, but they hit it out of bounds, and West will have it now.
They tried to knock it off Will Gaston right there, but Will, with those quick feet, was able to move out of the way.
Schuler will inbound it now. Gets it over to O'Connor. O'Connor now over on the right wing to Ian Robertson. Back to O'Connor. He's trapped over in that corner. Finally gets it out. You're going to get a whistle and a foul on the Blackhawks.
Go ahead. Coach Bauman was over there screaming something at the team, trying to get them to realize they were overshifted big time to the one side. There were people open if they could do a skip pass.
Blackhawks bailed them out a little bit there with the foul. So it'll be a quick inbound. Ian Robertson now with the ball. Looks inside. Schuler in the paint, kicks it back out. Outside of three-point land, here's a long shot by Josh Hirschenberger. Missed, but West comes down with the rebound, and they're going to say Schuler stepped out of bounds, so it'll be Blackhawks ball. West had some looks there, just couldn't nail it.
They did, Tom, absolutely. That was a great look that time. They were patient with the offense, just couldn't get the shot to fall.
2-0 Bloomfield Hills, and they bring the ball up the court now. It'll be Noah Adamczyk with the bounce pass inside to the big 6'7" forward, and he gets it tipped out of bounds, but they're going to say West touched it last. I don't know about that, but
Will Gaston with the hustle play.
So inbounding it will be Julian Mannon. Bounce pass inside to a wide open big number 23, Carson Brodsky, the 6'7" senior. He hits it and is fouled.
He sure did. He put it up with this offhand. The left hand was able to score in a foul on Schuler, his first foul.
It was a nice inbound play by the Blackhawks, getting it to the big man. Now he goes to the free throw line. And his free throw is missed. And it's 4-0 still Bloomfield Hills. West looking to get on the board. It'll be Schuler. Schuler the drive. Well, he's picked up there in the paint, kicks it back out. Now, bounce pass inside nicely to Jonathan O'Connor, who gets two. That Will Gaston with a nice bounce pass on the inside.
It was a great bounce pass by Will Gaston down to O'Connor. First points for TC West.
And Ben Canty now fakes the jump shot. Kicks it back over on the west wing. Canty again. This time he's got a three-point shot lined up. He misses it off the back of the iron, but rebound all over it. You had two guys down there for Bloomfield Hills, and that was big number 15, Derek Lee Jr., and he gets the bucket. It's now 6-2 Bloomfield Hills.
Yeah, West has got to do a better job of keeping them off the offensive glass.
Jonathan O'Connor now gets it inside to Ian Robertson. He misses the jump shot, but West comes down with the rebound, and you're going to get a blocking foul, I believe, on Bloomfield Hills. Yes, it will be Ben Canty with his first foul.
Foul on number 2 for Bloomfield, Canty.
Hey, Tom, it used to be a cardinal sin for you to give up baseline to drive towards the basket. Nowadays, it's almost like acceptable.
That's what happened. And they're inbounding the ball. West gets it outside to O'Connor. O'Connor out the right wing. Kicks it back to big number 4. Takes a jump shot. That was Ian Robertson. Chase a three-pointer. Misses it, but West again with the rebound and a nice pass inside. Jonathan O'Connor.
And that was Hirschenberger with the bounce pass down low to O'Connor.
He had two guys on him, and Wempe split them both with a bounce pass. Set up the shot, the bucket's good, and going to the line will be Jonathan O'Connor, and we're going to get a timeout here by Bloomfield Hills. We'll keep it right here and talk about this action. Pretty fast and furious here in this first quarter.
Right. So far, both teams, the offensive rebound has been the best offense so far for both teams. Tom is at 6-4, and West, when they come out of this timeout, will be going to the line for shooting one.
That was head coach Phil Courageon. For Bloomfield Hills, we couldn't pronounce his last name, and we some of the coaching staff didn't know.
They didn't. I know exactly. So, Mr. Do-It-All JJ went down there, and I broke it down phonetically. Courageon.
Courageon. Okay.
Yeah.
So he called the timeout. So after the TO, it's going to be Schuler to the line. Check that out. Jonathan O'Connor to the line. He's got all the Titans points tonight, all 4 of them. See if he can make it 5 at the line. Puts it up and count it. He's got 5. The Titans got 5, and it's 6-5 Bloomfield Hills.
Good-looking stroke by Jonathan O'Connor, the senior.
Julian Mannon now brings the ball up, kicks it back to Canty. Canty gets it inside. In the paint, nothing there. Kicks it back out. Here comes Bloomfield Hills with the drive to the basket off the front of the iron. No good. Konchak now with the rebound. Konchak up to Robertson. Robertson over the timeline. He's picked up there by the Blackhawk player. He'll kick it back to Konchak, who's at the left side of the three-point circle. He'll give up to Hirschenberger, who's way outside the line. Gives it over to Harbers, who's in now for West. O'Connor back over to Robertson on the right side. Good defense here by Bloomfield Hills as they're keeping West nothing inside for the Titans. Now kick it back to Robertson. Robertson with the jump shot. That one no good off the front of the iron. It was tipped by a West player, and it'll be Bloomfield Hills ball.
Yeah, tough man-to-man defense by Bloomfield Hills. Did a good job in only allowing one shot at the basket that trip for West.
So bringing the ball up will be Noah Adamczyk for the Blackhawks over the timeline as he's picked up there. And a nice pass inside, but missed the bunny is the big man, and West comes down with the rebound. Boy, that was a great pass. He just missed the easy layup.
Brodsky was wide open and too open as he short-armed it.
And now here comes West the basketball. It'll be O'Connor. O'Connor drives in the paint. He has the ball stripped. Now here comes Bloomfield Hills. It's a 3-on-2 tipped by the West player, but Bloomfield Hills comes up with it in a jump shot and a nice play inside by Noah Adamczyk.
Yeah, good pump fake that time by Adamczyk that time. Got Brandon Contact up off his feet, and he just went up afterwards.
Now it's 8-5, Bloomfield Hills, and here come the Titans. It'll be Ben Harbers. Kicks it over for a three-point try by Ian Robertson, who missed everything on that one. It goes out of bounds, and it went off a Bloomfield Hills player, so it'll still be Titan basketball.
Nice little behind-the-back save there down at the end line time. And like you said, a ricocheted off a Bloomfield Hills player, as now the Titans are going to inbound it just off to the side of their own basket.
And Jonathan O'Connor looks winded. Will inbound the basketball. The 6'5" senior gets it over to Ian Robertson. Robertson now. Bounce pass over to Gaston. Gaston gives it up to O'Connor. O'Connor with the 3-point off the side of the iron. Rebound West, though. West is hitting them offensive glass early.
Will Gaston with another offensive rebound.
Schuler with the 3-point try. No good. Now here come the Blackhawks, but it's stolen. That is by Ian Roberts. He's going to take it to the basket. Kicks it off at the last minute to Jonathan O'Connor, and he puts it up and in. It's a one-point game, Bloomfield Hills. All points scored by Jonathan O'Connor, but really he's been given some great passes.
He has, no doubt about it. His teammates been setting him up. Whoa!
There's a 3-point down and in. Adamczyk, Nolan Adamczyk. Man, and he makes it 11-7 game.
Adamczyk, just a 6-foot junior, Tom, and that was raining threes there.
Yeah, that was way outside the circle. And so here come the Titans. It'll be Schuler with the basketball over on the right wing. Long pass over to Robertson. Robertson now fouled. He hits the deck. That was Jonathan O'Connor. He's been all over the court tonight early on in this first quarter. O'Connor's hit the deck a couple of times. So inbounding the ball will be Garrett Schuler.
1:28 to go in the first quarter. Again, 11-7 right now. Bloomfield Hills up.
Ben Harbor with the ball for Titans. And almost has a stolen, retains possession. Looking inside, nothing there. Kicks it over to Jonathan O'Connor out on the left wing. O'Connor keeps his dribble, gives it over to Gaston. Gaston pass to the outside, over to Robertson. He tries a three-pointer and count it.
Ian Robertson with the 3-ball for the Titans. They draw back within one.
And that was a quick dribble, a dish inside that's stolen by West. That was Robertson with the steal. Now he's got the basketball. Ian Robertson kicks it over to Will Gaston. He's going to try a three off the side of the iron, but there's a stolen rebound and put up again. Missed shot by the Titans, and Bloomfield Hills will have the basketball. The Blackhawks bring it up. They got some numbers here, but West gets back on defense. And here come the Blackhawks. Nowazik, who hit a three-pointer just a second ago, has the ball. He's got 5 points and the basketball. Ben Canty now with it. Kicks it back over to Ahmad Taylor, who's checked in. 3-point shot, no good, but Blackhawks with the rebound and a nice pass inside, but there's the block. Will Gaston with the block, and the Titans now have the basketball. And here comes Garrett Schuler. Garrett Schuler, almost the travel there, but he kept his dribble. Now a long 3-point shot, count it. That is Jonathan O'Connor. They left him open on that right side, and now the Titans have their first lead of the game, 13-11. Here's another long three-pointer at the buzzer. I don't believe it.
Wow.
Noah Adamczyk that was downtown if I ever heard it. And that's the end of the first quarter. We're going to take a break with the Titans down by 1. You're listening to Titan Basketball on Q100.
Everybody knows Francisco is the place to go for the largest selection of local and national wine, beer, and spirits. But Francisco's Market and Deli on Silver Lake Road opens at 7 a.m. Monday through Friday because their breakfast selections are amazing. Croissants, breakfast pizza, burritos, and quesadillas. They've got you covered for lunch and dinner, too, with fresh-made grab-and-go deli sandwiches and pizza made from scratch. See them at franciscosmarket.com or Facebook and discover why fresh is the Francisco's difference.
And welcome back to Traverse City West High School. We got a good one going here between Bloomfield Hills Blackhawks and the Traverse City West Titans.
It absolutely flew by that first quarter time. It was kind of helter-skelter out there. TC West is typically, they full court press their last couple of games. So far, they haven't pressed at all, and they've allowed team they set up in their half-court defense. It's been fairly effective. Other than a couple of miracle threes by Bloomfield, really West has been doing a good job in that first quarter.
And hats off to Jonathan O'Connor, who's got 10 points, 10 of the 13 Titans points. He's been all over the floor. He's hit the deck a couple of times. He's had a heck of a first half so far. The Titans will start with the basketball to kick off the second quarter. Josh Hirschenberger, and they're going to call him for over and back. He knows it. He's pointing to himself. After the turnover, the Blackhawks will have it. Up by one, with just starting the second quarter. And they'll be inbounding it right in front of the construction-laden student section.
I love it. Absolutely love it.
And here they come. This will be C.J. Jackson who's going to bring it up for the first time for the Blackhawks. Kicks it over to Carson Brodsky, the 6'7" senior. Gets it inside. The shot missed, but there's that senior. And that size tips it in.
Tips it in, absolutely. That 6'7" height. You can't coach that. You can only hope to contain it.
Brandon check that. We got a new player in. That is Dominic Redmond. Misses the three-pointer. Here comes Bloomfield right back and puts it up and in. That was Derek Lee Jr. with his second basket, and it's now an 18-13 Bloomfield Hills lead as they coming out on fire here in the second quarter.
They ran their last couple of possessions. They were getting up and down the court. They start the second quarter, Tom, with a 4-0 run to start, again, the second quarter.
So it'll be Ian Robertson with the basketball. Kicks it inside, and a nice drive and bucket by Dominic Redmond. His first basket of the game, and it's 18-15 Blackhawks.
Another left-handed layup. Dominic Redmond in the scorebook.
Noah Adamczyk, who's got 2 3-pointers already, takes another long one. This one misses, and so the Titans will have it, bringing it up quickly. Over the timeline is Hirschenberger. Hirschenberger with the drive. He had the ball stripped, and here come the Blackhawks. They had numbers, but West gets back quickly on defense. Here we go, and the ball's kicked out of bounds. It'll be Bloomfield Hills basketballs. They're going to make substitutions.
Nice kick save by Hirschenberger that time. Put him in the net on the ice.
Blackhawks appear to have some pretty good depth as they've been making wholesale changes, and they got a couple of really good ball handlers that can come in off the bench. 18-15, Bloomfield Hills in the lead. Adamczyk, who's got 2 long 3-pointers, gives the ball up at the top of the circle. Now he's got it with the drive and a pass at the last second, but that is, again, Johnny on the spot. Jonathan O'Connor steals it. Like I said, he's been all over the place tonight. He'll get it back up to Harbers. At the top of the circle now, Hirschenberger. Looking for Gaston. He finds him over on the right side. Gaston gives it up to Robertson. Robertson now almost with the steal there, but Habers hangs on to it. Crossover dribble, now over on the right side outside the 3-point circle. Looking inside, nothing there, so now we're going to get a drive by Redmond. Kicks it to Gaston at the last second, and he fills it.
Man, I love that pass. He was able to split that double team, and Will Gaston converted.
And a long outlet pass and an easy bucket by Derek Lee Jr. makes it 20-17 Bloomfield Hills. And we're going to get a timeout here, Wes, and we'll keep it right here, Rich. Well, the Titans are doing a great job of passing the ball around, mixing it up, but then they got to get back on defense.
They do, absolutely, because it's almost like they're leaking someone out there for that break automatically. As soon as the shot goes up for West, if they don't make it, Bloomfield Hills is leaking someone out, and on one long pass, Boom, they got an easy layup. Tom, also, we got to thank our sponsors here, Top of Michigan Insurance, giving you the perfect balance of coverage. 8 Michigan locations to better serve you for customized service. Visit MIA247.com.
All right, after the timeout, West, it'll be their basketball. Yeah, 3 fast break points in the second quarter of our Bloomfield Hills have been the difference. They're up by 3, and here come the Titans. It'll be Josh Hirschenberger now at the top of the circuit of Will Gaston. Will Gaston with a nice pass inside. Oh, man. Josh Hirschenberger gets it, puts it up and in, and it's a 1-point game now. Bloomfield Hills ahead. Adamsick, who's got 2 3-pointers, kicks it outside the 3-point line. And again, filling it. This time it was Julian Manna. He gets 3, and it's now a 23-19 lead by Bloomfield Hills.
You could say that was manna from heaven, Tom.
Well, you could say that. West with the drive, no basket, but we're going to get a foul on Bloomfield Hills.
Did not have his feet.
Blocking foul.
But I think that's going to go on Manna.
Sends Redmond to the line for 2
Well,
shots.
one thing we've noticed in the early going is that the guards for Bloomfield Hills can shoot the 3-pointer.
Yes, they can. They like to hang out around that perimeter. A little bit of an inside-out game. Kick it in, down low, they double-team, boom, kick it back out. Someone's open.
Redmond will be over to the free throw line. His first one is up and good. It's now 23-20 Bloomfield Hills.
And what I had to mention, Tom, that this is a Fox Motors Grand Traverse free throw attempt.
All right. A second one on the way. That one no good. And now Bloomfield Hills with the basket, or excuse me, with the basketball. And Rian Ando, another guard, is checked in. They are deep on the bench with guards here. All good ball handlers and what we've seen, 3-point shooters. Here's another 3-point attempt. Nothing. That's an air ball by Ben Canty, and West will come down with it. Coming up quickly is Ben Harbers. Crossover dribble, takes it right to the basket, but the big 6'7" man's there, so he kicks it back outside to Dominic and Redmond, who puts it up and in.
Soft touch from 10 feet away, the lefty, Dominic Redmond.
So Bloomfield Hills now up by 1. West back on defense. Again, Adamsick with a nice drive and pull-up jumper, count it. Adamsick, man, he's a strong guard.
He is. He did the blow-by that time and was able to pull it up from about 6 feet away. 6-foot floater for an easy 2.
Bloomfield Hills back up by 3. Gaston now trapped over on the right wing, looking, has to finally dish it out over to Redmond. Redmond now at the top of the circle, bounce pass over to Robertson, who's guarded out on the right circle, outside the 3-point line. Looking for someone inside, nothing there, kicks it back over to Redmond. Redmond now with the drive. He's picked up there by a couple Bloomfield players. There's some contact, but West retains the basketball.
We got
Robertson.
Coach Vaughn out there. They're hitting the sled hard.
Yes, they are. And there's a drive, and you're going to get a whistle. It'll be a foul on Bloomfield Hills.
Foul on number 23, Brodsky.
That's the big man, Carson Brodsky, the 6'7" senior. That'll be his first foul. Well, Bloomfield Hills playing tight defense inside. West is not getting anything easy.
Right. Absolutely, because West has gotten some nice bunnies down low there, Tom, and Bloomfield Hills has made the adjustment here the last few minutes.
Schuler will be inbounding it now. He kicks it over to Harbers. Harbers picked up there over on the left wing. Give it to Robertson, who's already got 10 points in the game. Excuse me, O'Connor, who's got 10. Robertson has the basketball now. Looking inside, nothing there. Whips it over to Schuler. Long 3-point attempt now by Harbers, and that one off the back of the iron and no good. Now here comes the Blackhawks up quickly again as they're running. The West gets back on defense, so the Blackhawks pull it back out. Noah Adamsick, the man of the hour so far for Bloomfield Hills. Pull-up jumper, count it. Boy, he's got a sweet jump shot.
Number 24.
He sure does, Tom. Man, that guy, I think he's only missed one outside shot tonight.
And he's got 12 tonight, and Bloomfield Hills Blackhawks are up 27-22. Now here comes West. It'll be O'Connor with a long jump shot. This no good, and they're going to get a foul here on West over the back.
Yeah, it's going to be on Havers.
As you can see, the West players getting a little tired. Bloomfield Hills getting some easy looks now the last few times down the court.
Will Gaston's going to check back in and at the next stoppage.
So here come the Blackhawks. Adamczyk now gives it up at the top of the circle. Now, and there's almost a steal. Hirschberger kicked it out of bounds, or hit it out of bounds.
But he got part of his arm.
Oh, they could call a foul on that?
Yes.
So, that's the fourth team foul and the first. It'll be, check that. I want to see who the foul was on, and there's a long pass. It's picked up by Bloomfield Hills. Now the Blackhawks with the ball up, with the drive in the paint.
Oh, he
off
walked.
glass.
He
You're going to
walked.
see a travel there. That was Ahmad Taylor. Kind of lost control in the paint.
Yeah. There was no doubt about that one.
Little pre-Christmas walk. And here we go, 27-22. Bloomfield Hills in the lead. They're undefeated coming in at 3-0 on this one. Titans looking for their first victory. Robertson now at the top of the circle. Nothing there. Gives it over to the man of the hour. Jonathan O'Connor's got 10 points. Back to Robertson. He puts up a three-point shot. Back of the iron, no good. And it's rebounded by Bloomfield Hills. Now here they come. They got a man wide open under the basket. There's a long. He missed the jam. That was Ben Canty. He was all alone, went for the dunk and missed it. Now West brings it right back up to Will Gaston. He's wide open under the basket, but he gets fouled at the last second. He'll go to the line.
You know, going for the slam is great and everything, but when you miss a slam, it creates a whole lot of momentum going the other way.
Yes, and the student section here for Traverse City West enjoyed it.
You bet they did.
He was wide open.
Will Gaston with the free throw. That's a Fox Motors, Grand Traverse Ford, and Lincoln free throw attempt.
Gaston has 3 on the gate. Make it 4 as he hits the second free throw. Titans shooting pretty good from the line. They're 4 for 5 and down by 3. Here comes Adamczyk now over the timeline. They're going to have to pick him up and watch him. He is a deadly shooter. At least he has been in the first half. Nice pass on the outlet, but tipped out the outside by one of the Blackhawk players. Picked up by their guard. He tries a three-pointer, no good. He just checked in Rion Ando, and he fired up a 3, and that missed. So now here comes Robertson for the Titans. Robinson over to Schuler. Schuler with the drive on the baseline. Ball is tipped away by Bloomfield Hills, and they'll have it. Here they come quickly. Canty, who just missed the dunk, put up a wild shot there, missed it, but Bloomfield Hills comes down with the rebound. Inside shot, foul by West.
Who I think they're going to get O'Connor, I believe.
Titan foul on number 1, John O'Connor.
Yeah. He's second.
Jordan Holman to the line for Bloomfield Hills.
27-24. Bloomfield Hills in the lead. Titans have had one lead that lasted for about 30 seconds early in this first half. First free throw by Mr. Holman is no good. It remains a 3-point ball game. We'll see as the student section trying to alter his free throw as we're going to get a new player coming in for Bloomfield Hills.
Havers checks in for West once again.
Second free throw by Mr. Holman is up, and that one is no good as well. So both free throws missed. It's still a 3-point lead by Bloomfield Hills. Here come the Titans. It is O'Connor now. O'Connor with the drive. The ball's tipped out of his hands, but you're going to get a foul, and I think that'll be the second on the big man. Big number 23, at least it looked like to me. We'll see what the official score says.
Bloomfield foul on number 24, Adamczyk.
Nope, they're going to give it to Adamczyk, the guard.
O'Connor to the line.
It is Adamczyk's second foul.
That'll send O'Connor to the free throw line. Jonathan O'Connor, who had 10 points in that first quarter, lines up for the free throw. That one off the back of the iron and no good.
Now, remember, that's a Fox Motors, Grand Traverse Ford, Lincoln free throw attempt.
That's what I thought. And second free throw is no good. Jonathan O'Connor missed them both, so that's going to send Bloomfield quickly up the court. And a nice turnaround jumper, no good. Shouldn't say nice because he missed it. But it was Robertson now with the basketball over on the right wing. Outside the three-point circle. Bounce pass inside, but Bloomfield Hills got back on defense, but still putting it up was Hirschenberger. Kind of an awkward shot, and he missed it, and here come the Blackhawks. 38 seconds left to go here in the first half. Bloomfield Hills up by 3. Doesn't look like they're in a hurry here now as they're passing it outside the three-point circle. Looking inside, but nothing there. Nobody's taking a shot. And here comes Canty now. He's taking some wild ones this first half. He misses another wild one, and the Titans come down with the rebound. 20 seconds left. That was Konchak.
Yeah, Brandon Konchak, quarterback to rebounder.
Habbers now bounces over to Robertson. There's only 8 seconds left. Robertson way outside the three-point line. Gives it over to O'Connor, who's had the big first half. Only 3 seconds left. Lines up for a three. That one off the back of the iron, and that's going to end the first half. Ooh, we had two players collide in the paint, and one of them is down for Bloomfield Hills. Yes, that should be the end of the first half, but we're waiting, and yep, that's official. So we got This Week in High School Sports coming up, and we'll analyze the first half when we come back. You are listening to Titan Basketball on Q100.
The first week of football is in the books, but this week we're focusing on the other football, soccer. I'm John Ross, and this is This Week in High School Sports. This is the start of the third week of game action for boys soccer, with almost all teams having a handful of games completed. The MHSAA tournament for soccer will look a lot like it has the past 2 years, with MPR being used to seed the top 2 teams in each district. This is the third year of the Michigan Power Ratings, or MPR, which takes wins, losses, and ties into account, but also opponents' winning percentage and opponents' winning percentage, a calculation that encourages teams to play other good teams. As in past years, district assignments are already known and posted to the MHSAA website. The bracket will be released on October 3rd, with the postseason starting October 13th. The MHSAA finals for the 4 divisions will be November 6th at both Comstock Park and Novi High Schools. Assistant Director Andy Freshour says the addition of MPR has increased excitement and attention around the soccer postseason.
We know coaches are checking the scoreboard every night. They're using it to check what their opponents have done, what future opponents are doing. And we know as the season progresses, the MPR numbers get more accurate and more accurate the more games are baked into the system. So that really causes fans to really pay attention to what the MPR numbers are later in the season. So as long as we keep getting all those scores, which the coach has been doing a great job with, those MPR numbers will be a lot of fun to watch as we get closer to the district tournament.
Game balls this week go to Grand Blanc kicker Dylan Hertzberg. He nailed all 4 of his field goal attempts in a 40-34 win over East Lansing. The senior split the uprights from 30, 32, 40, and 45 yards in the season-open victory. Chippewa Valley Cephas Harris, who scored 4 touchdowns in a Week 1 win over Detroit Catholic Central. Harris had touchdown catches of 69 and 68 yards and touchdown runs of 60 and 26 yards on his way to 340 total yards of offense. And to the Ann Arbor Pioneer girls and Traverse City boys teams for winning big city titles at the Pete Moss Cross Country Invitational. Johannesburg Lewiston won the small school title in both boys and girls. Riley Ho of Heartland and Julia Flynn of Traverse City Central won individual titles against loaded big school fields.
Everyone in sports is in search of the elusive perfect game, making every shot, completing every pass, striking everyone out, getting each call right. That's right, game officials enjoy the competition and seek perfection just like the players do. If you still have that competitive streak and want to help kids by giving back, maybe becoming a high school official is for you. To register, log on to MHSAA.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Our weekly Be the Referee feature takes a look at the fine art of officiating with the MHSAA's Sam Davis.
One of the big differences between high school football and the college or pro game is how pass interference is called. In high school, there is no such thing as an uncatchable pass. If there is illegal contact by the defender while the ball is in the air, that's pass interference, no matter where the ball ultimately ends up. Also, in high school, a defender can face guard as long as no contact is made with the receiver. That is not pass interference, even if the defender does not look back for the ball. Both of those interpretations differ from the college and pro game. Both levels have uncatchable exception, and neither allows for face guarding. Keep that in mind the next time you think you've spotted pass interference at the high school level.
Thanks, Sam. If you want to be a referee, just go to the MHSAA website now to register. Road trips in high school typically mean bus rides and maybe a stop for burgers after the game, but not if you attend Beaver Island Community School. Located on Beaver Island, halfway between Petoskey and Manistee in Lake Michigan, athletes there fly to all road games and stay overnight. For example, the volleyball team will fly to a game, play one game that night, stay the night, and play a second game the next day before flying home. It's the same scenario, but in reverse for schools that travel to Beaver Island. Beaver Island has just under 20 students in 9th through 12th grade, and they participate in soccer, volleyball, and basketball as part of the Northern Lights League. For more on the Lakers and how they navigate playing on an island, check out secondhalf.mhsaa.com. You've been listening to This Week in High School Sports, a production of the MHSAA Network. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Ross. We'll see you next week.
Hey, Titans fans. If you're car shopping, check out our new eMarsh custom purchase experience at BillMarsh.com. eMarsh makes car buying fast and easy. Choose your vehicle and options, get an accurate trade-in value, calculate your monthly payment choices, and apply for credit. You can even schedule at-home or at-work test drives and deliveries. Start your eMarsh experience at BillMarsh.com. eMarsh. Welcome to easy. And go Titans.
Add a little spark to your next party when you host it at Traverse City's premier event space, The Loft at Sparks Barbecue in the heart of downtown Traverse City. They don't just add a touch of class, but a spark of excitement to any event. You might have trouble choosing from a vast array of dining and drink options, but their premium barbecue is guaranteed to make your party a flaming success. Booking holiday parties now. Go to EatSparksBBQ.com to set your party on fire. EatSparksBBQ.com.
Hi folks, Jim Jeffries for Michigan Trailers in Traverse City, your local authorized Easy Dumper dealer. An American-made Easy Dumper insert turns your pickup truck into a dump truck to make jobs easier. Firewood, mulch, sand, gravel, and construction waste become just a push button to unload. Let us turn your truck into the workhorse it was meant to be. Stop in and see the full line today on US 31 South across from Menards, Traverse City, or see us online at MichiganTrailers.com.
When it's time for a change, head to J-Loop, where Northern Michigan changes their oil. With 4 clean, convenient locations in TC and Williamsburg and a handy, knowledgeable staff, J-Lube is ready to keep you rolling. They check all the fluids, filters, and get you back on the road in 20 minutes or less. You also get a free car wash certificate so your outside is as ship-shape as your insides. Open 8 to 6 Monday to Friday, 8 to 4 on Saturday. It's J-Lube for a change that'll keep your car or truck running like it should. Visit jlubeservices.com for your nearest location.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Everybody knows Francisco is the place to go for the largest selection of local and national wine, beer, and spirits. But Francisco's Market and Deli on Silver Lake Road opens at 7 a.m. Monday through Friday because their breakfast selections are amazing. Croissants, breakfast, pizza, burritos, and quesadillas. They've got you covered for lunch and dinner, too, with fresh-made grab-and-go deli sandwiches and pizza made from scratch. See them at franciscosmarket.com or Facebook and discover why fresh is the Francisco's difference.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Bayview Insurance is your local auto owner's agent, specializing in good student and teacher discounts. Visit BayviewINSAgency.com.
Where do you take your real friends for real barbecue and really good service? Sparks Barbecue at the Four Corners of downtown Traverse City. But get there early because they sell out of their premium barbecue daily. You'll know why when you taste their legendary beef briskets smoked daily in 100% wood smokers. Treat your pals to a daily drink feature or Michigan craft beer exclusively on tap. Sparks can light up your next event with catering too. EatSparksBBQ.com.
Hi folks, Jim Jeffries for Michigan Trailers in Traverse City, Northern Michigan's largest volume utility trailer dealer. Our volume selling gives us great buying power. We still have a good supply of trailers on hand and more on the way every week. We also have full service, parts, and accessories to take care of all your hauling needs. Stop in and see us today on US 31 South across from Menards, Traverse City, or see us online at michigantrailers.com.
WWMN Thompsonville, Q100, a division of Blarney Stone Broadcasting.
All right, we're back, getting ready to start the second half here. Titans down by 3. It'll be Bloomfield Hills basketball as they take it right to the hole. A big 6'7" forward missed the layup. That's the second bunny he's missed tonight, and so West will come back with the basketball down by 3 as we're starting the second half. Third quarter will be Ian Robertson, who had a three-pointer, and that was it in that first half. Most of the scoring was done by Jonathan O'Connor, who had 10 points. Now here comes Garrett Schuler at the top of the circle. Gives it to O'Connor. O'Connor with the drive, and oh man, just missed the layup. Ball bouncing around, and Bloomfield Hills comes around with it. They've got a 2-on-1, and West gets back on defense. Shot put up and missed. Here comes Will Gaston. Quick pass to Schuler. Schuler drives in the paint, kicks it back out. Pull-up jump shot, baseline no good by West, and here comes Bloomfield Hills. It is Adamczyk, who had a big first half with 12 points and 2 3-pointers for Bloomfield Hills. Will get it over on the right wing. Long pass to a wide-open player for Hills, takes a 3-pointer and misses it.
Hey, just like how this game started, Tom, is there's a bubble over the baskets and no one scored yet.
Quick inside to Gaston, and he gets fouled in the paint. Will Gaston. We'll see who that's on. He had a couple of players. That'll be Lee.
If the second.
That'll send Gaston to the free throw line. Titans had one lead in that first half that lasted about 30 seconds. See if they can pull ahead here, or see if they can pull ahead here in the third quarter. Gaston's first free throw is up and good.
And you know what, Tom? This is a Fox Motors free throw attempt by Will Gaston.
Gaston makes them both. He's got 6 points on the night. It's now a 1-point Bloomfield Hills lead. Julian Manna now will bring it up for Blackhawks. Blackhawks kick it over to Ben Canty on the outside. Looking for the big man inside, and they get it to him. A nice pass inside, and the bucket is good, and the foul. Amon Taylor, who got a great pass from Carson on the inside, put it up and in. He'll go to the free throw line, see if he can complete the three-point play.
Yeah, nice job by him drawing contact on O'Connor.
Student section trying to alter the shot, but they didn't. Free throw is made, and it'll be a 30-26 Bloomfield Hills lead. We're just starting the third quarter here at Traverse City West High School. Robertson now with the ball. He's picked up there over on the left wing outside the three-point circle. Between his legs dribble, looking inside, nothing there. Wicks it over to Schuler. Schuler now inside to O'Connor. He puts it up. It's blocked. The big man blocked it, Carson Brodsky, and here come the Blackhawks. Quickly up, kick it back to Canty outside the three-point circle. Back over to Julian Manna. They got some good guards on this team that can really distribute the ball and shoot. Adamczyk, though, he's been the main man. He loses control, though, on the turnover. Here comes O'Connor. Robertson now. Oh, he thinks better of a shot as Bloomfield Hills got back on defense. Yeah. Gaston goes up, and he's going to get called for the offensive foul. Went right in the paint.
Nice job by Ahmad Taylor, once again drawing the charge against Will Gaston.
That was a good play because it was a 2-on-1 for West.
It was.
He stood his ground, got the fall, and here comes the Blackhawks. Some token pressure here by Ian Robertson for West. Ball up quickly inside to the big man, and he loses it off his hand. He's trying to say that it went off one of the Titans, but the officials do not agree with him.
No.
So West will bring up the basketball.
They'll have absolutely none of that.
Hirschberger now with the ball in the paint, kicks it back to the outside, three-point shot. Oh! It rolled around and out and then back in.
For Garrett Schuler, that should almost count 6 points because it went in twice.
It did. And it's a 1-point Bloomfield Hills lead. Adamsick, though, puts up the jumping for a rare time tonight. He misses it.
And that was down and popped out.
Now West can possibly take the lead for only the second time tonight. Three-point shot, count it. That's the big man, Garrett Schuler.
Back-to-back threes.
And look at his team come out as he gives the Titans the lead on back-to-back threes. And Bloomfield Hills will take a timeout. We'll take a quick timeout here. You're listening to Titan Basketball on Q100.
Whether you're shopping around for the best value or have never sold a car before, one thing remains the same. You'll want the most money for your vehicle. At Fox Grand Traverse Ford, we'll give you instant cash for your car, truck, or SUV with a Fox Cash offer. Bring your vehicle to Fox Grand Traverse Ford or get a quote online today. If you want the best value for your ride, Fox Cash offer is the way to go. Get a quote in 15 minutes. FGTFord.com or stop by and visit us today at Fox Grand Traverse Ford on US 31 South in Traverse City.
Fox Motors, only the best.
And we're back after the timeout. The Titans on fire from three-point land, hit two big ones in a row, and they're up 32-30 over the Bloomfield Hills Blackhawks.
And you got to like it, Tom, that they're sharing the ball, that everyone's getting in on the scoreboard, they're getting in the score sheets, and it's allowed the Titans to take this 2-point lead.
Absolutely. Now they see if they can keep up this defensive performance here as Robertson now picks up the guard, Julian Mannon, at half court. Mannon now kicks the ball open, wide open three. That is Adamsick again.
Unbelievable.
That's his third three-pointer of the night, and he puts Bloomfield Hills right back up by one. 4:25 left to go here in the third quarter. Titans ball now. The man with the hot hand is Garrett Schuler. He's going to drive right to the hole, misses it, but he's fouled. Garrett Schuler's feeling it.
He is. He drove to the hole along the baseline, cut back into the key, Tom. Kind of a wild shot, but he had contact. So, again, he's going to go to the line shooting a Fox Motors 2 free throw attempts.
Schuler hit back-to-back threes to send this crowd on its feet and put the Titans up by one. And now he hits his free throw. We got a tie game. Titans doing real good from the free throw line. By my count, they're 5 of 6. I'll
Nice.
check that, 5 of 7. They're doing okay.
They are.
We'll see if Mr. Schuler can pick up that average even more and put the Titans in the lead. His shot, off the front of the iron and no good. And now here comes the Blackhawks. And again, right to the hole.
Give and go that time by number 14, Julian Manna. Wow, nice play.
And that is the big man, 6'7" Carson Brodsky, who's had a couple of nice plays like that tonight.
Yeah, he's got soft hands and he can dish the rock too.
Now West will bring the ball up, down by 2 at this point. We got 3:48 left to go here in the third quarter. Robertson now on the left side. Three-point attempt off the front of the iron, no good. Ball tipping around, and it's Brandon Konchak comes up with the rebound for West, kicks it over to the baseline. Shot up, no good, but a foul.
And Brodsky's going to pick up another foul. They went to a 2-3 zone that time, Tom, trying to get that down inside there so there's no extra points and eliminates the driving. Third foul now on number 23, Tom. Third foul, and that's Brodsky.
Redmond goes to the free throw line. He misses the first one. He's got 5 points tonight.
Another Fox Motors free throw attempt by the TC Titans.
Redmond is 1 for 2 from the line. Next attempt is good. And we got a 1-point Hawks lead at this point, 35-34. Little token pressure again by Robertson. Picks up the guard, Julian Manna. Excuse me. Amon Taylor now with the basketball.
Reach-in foul.
Oh, you're going to get a reach-in foul on the Titans. They thought they had a steal.
Foul on number 0, Schuler.
I don't think the student section liked that call either, but I'm not sure if they're partial or not.
That's true.
As they're all in construction uniforms here. There's Adamsick will inbound it now for Bloomfield Hills. Give and go, he gets it. Now Julian with the long three-pointer, no good. They've gotten cold from three-point land, Bloomfield Hills has, and now the Titans will get it up. And long three-pointer for Dominic Redmond. That misses everything, and now here come Bloomfield Hills. Adamsick wide open for the jumper. That one off the glass and good. Boy, oh boy.
The bank is open for Adamsick.
He's got 17 on the night as he puts the Blackhawks lead back up to 3. Titans with the ball now. Harbor's top of the circle. Over to O'Connor. Gets it into Konchak. Konchak off the glass a little too hard, but the Titans are going to come up with the rebound. O'Connor now way at the top of the circle. Quick inside to Hirschenberger. He drives baseline. They're going to get a foul here on the Hawks. 37-34. Bloomfield Hills in the lead. Titans looking for their first win of the night. As the Bloomfield Hills comes in here with a 3-0 record.
Titans will inbound underneath their own bucket.
It'll be O'Connor, who's got 10 points on the night, all in that first quarter. Gaston now, outside the three-point circle, gives it over to O'Connor. Garner picked up quickly at the top of the circle, kicks it over to Hirschenberger. Hirschenberger now back to O'Connor. He harbors at the top of the circle, crossover dribble. They're looking inside, nothing there, so right now West content to pass it outside the three-point line. And it'll be O'Connor, and you're getting a whistle. Yeah, this looks like another foul on the Blackhawks of Bloomfield Hills.
Bloomfield foul on number 2, Canty.
Canty.
I think that's his second foul, Canty.
Into the game for the Titans, number 4, Robertson.
Robertson checks back in as O'Connor will be inbounding it under his own basket. Looking through a long outlet pass over to Ben Harbers. He picks it up now. He's back over the timeline. Still with the dribble. Fakes the shot, kicks it back out to Robertson. Ian Robertson now. Picked up at the top of circle, gets over to the left side, tries a long three-pointer off the front of the iron. Tipped and almost in, but no good. And here comes Bloomfield Hills. Blackhawks now up by 3 and with the ball. We got 1:39 left to go here in the third quarter. Adamsick, who's been red hot for Bloomfield Hills. Nice pass, or tried to pass into Canty, went off his fingertips. Now here comes West. 3-on-3 as the Blackhawks get back on defense. Robertson now at the top of the circle. Hands the ball off to O'Connor. He loses it, but West comes up with it. Now a three-point shot. Oh, in and out of the basket. That was Ben Harbers, and it'll be Blackhawks with the basketball. Adamsick now with 1:11 left to go in the third quarter. Quick bounce pass inside, ball tipped. These officials are really letting them play. Now with a nice drive inside, missed shot, and here comes West. That was a nice move, I want to say. The shot not so good. Now here comes a quick drive. Give up, three-point attempt by West. That one no good. Gaston with a strong rebound, puts it up and off glass.
Well, Gaston using the glass from down low as the Titans draw within 37-36.
Gaston with 7 now on the night, and 42 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Titans up by 1. Here comes Adamsick. Look at this guy, baseline, pull up 15-footer, no good. Now Gaston with the rebound. We'll see if the Titans play for the last shot. If they got under 30 seconds now as they get it over the timeline. They don't look like they're in any hurry, except there's a drive and kick. Bloomfield Hills with a nice steal. Now here comes Adamsick. He's going to take it right to the hole, put it off glass, and he missed it. He missed it. He tried to reverse layup, and it was no good. Now with 13 seconds left, the Titans will try a long three-pointer. No good. The ball out of bounds, and they're going to call it Blackhawk basketball. I don't know about that one, but Titans aren't complaining, so.
Now, Tom, the shot clock is off in high school, so.
Yes.
9.7 seconds to go in this third quarter. Again, Blackhawks up 37-36.
Adamsick now taking his time. He gets it over the timeline with 3 seconds left. It's like he's going to probably want to shoot it himself. Long three-pointer, no good. This time he misses, and that's how we'll end the third quarter. Hawks up by 1. We'll come back with fourth quarter action. You're listening to Titan Basketball on Q100.
Add a little spark to your next party when you host it at Traverse City's premier event space, The Loft that sparks barbecue in the heart of downtown Traverse City. They don't just add a touch of class, but a spark of excitement to any event. You might have trouble choosing from a vast array of dining and drink options, but their premium barbecue is guaranteed to make your party a flaming success. Booking holiday parties now. Go to EatSparksBBQ.com to set your party on fire. EatSparksBBQ.com.
And welcome back to a loud Traverse City West High School. You know, it's not a packed house. You know, we're early in the season, December, but it's a loud student section.
It is. They're very vocal over there, Tom. Again, like you mentioned, not a huge crowd at all, but, man, they can really boot out the decibels.
And just like us, they're watching a really good basketball game. Titans down by 1, looking for their first victory of the night, hanging in there with Bloomfield Hills. The Blackhawks come in here to this one undefeated, but West trying to get their first win of the night in front of the home fans, and they're down by 1.
Yeah, they're really playing inspired ball this time, Tom. I mean, really battling for every rebound, every possession. It's going to be an exciting fourth quarter.
Hirschenberger now with the basketball. He's going to give it to Robertson, who is over on the left wing. He's picked up way outside there, so he'll give it up to O'Connor. Titans being patient now at the top of the circle. It'll be Schuler. Schuler now back to Gaston. Gaston look underneath. He had some room there. Ball tipped. He gets it over to O'Connor. O'Connor, a nice pass. O'Connor, they'll miss the layup. I don't know if somebody got a finger on it. It went out of bounds. It'll be Titan basketball.
I was almost wondering if Brodsky picked up another foul, but he must have got all ball as West's going to inbound underneath their own bucket.
And bounce pass into Gaston. He's covered there by the big man. Oh, is he going to get the foul?
He is.
Blackhawks have a Carson Brodsky, the 6'7" senior underneath.
His fourth.
That'll be his fourth.
Wow. He's got to come and sit and
he's been a force, not so much offensively, but defensively for Bloomfield Hills. And he's going to sit down with 7:32 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Titans will be inbounding the ball. That'll be Schuler underneath the basket and gets it inside, and the easy jump shot missed. And Bloomfield Hills comes down with it. They almost lost it. Now they kick it at the top of the circle. 3-point shot. That one off the back of the iron and no good. Gaston pulls down the rebound. Titans down 1. Bring it up. Robertson. Up to Hirschenberger. O'Connor now. Long pass to Robertson outside the 3-point line. He's picked up there. Looks inside, has the ball stolen. Ball on the ground, and look at him. Robertson comes right back up to it. Gets it over to Gaston. Gaston with the drive and count it.
Will Gaston with the steal and the bucket. Titans go up 38-37.
Robertson had it stolen. He hit the floor, stole it right back, and a great pass. And now the Titans up 1. What a hustle play there. And
Hirschenberger going to pick up a foul about 40 feet away from the bucket.
So here we go. We got a good one at Traverse City West High School. And Bloomfield Hills, it'll be Adamsick will inbound the ball. He gets it over to C.J. Jackson. Like I said, they got some good ball handling guards on this Bloomfield Hills team, but they've gotten cold in the second half. Adamsick with the drive. That one, boy, he can't buy a basket here in the second half. Gaston,
and they just threw it away.
Gaston almost traveled, and they could have called him on that. And I think he was a little shaken and just kind of threw it out of bounds.
Yeah, Adamsick that time, he's had a couple of layups, but it's been a little too firm going in, and it bounces off the front of the rim and does not fall.
He was red hot in that first half. He had 12 points. He had 5 in that third quarter, but has missed his last 3.
He needs to move out about 30 feet from the basket.
Yes, that's a sweet spot.
Yes.
C.J. Jackson now with the ball for Bloomfield Hills. And we got Jordan Holman over to Adamsick. Adamsick is going to drive right to the hole. Boy, that was a nice play. He puts it up and in.
Super quick move by Adamsick. That time he did convert. Blackhawks go up 1, 39-38.
We got 6:03 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Titans played their best game of the year out of the first three. Robertson, he lines up for a three-pointer. They've gotten cold from three-point land, though, the Titans, and Robertson missed that one, and here comes Bloomfield Hills. Adamsick now is going to drive baseline. Look out for this kid. Oh, the ball's tipped, though. Bloomfield Hills comes up with it. They got a wide-open three-point look. That one off the side of the iron, no good, but the Hills comes right back with the rebound. Couple of offensive rebounds big here in this fourth quarter.
Those extra possessions in the fourth quarter could prove deadly.
Adamsick now, crossover dribble. He's going to take it to the hole, pulls up, jumper. That one off the back of the iron, but he gets fouled.
And Hirschenberger is going to get the foul on the shot, I believe.
He's pleading his case. I'm not sure if there was a foul there. That was a step-back jumper. You would have had to have really long arms to get a foul on that one. Nobody on the Traverse City West bench agrees with that call.
Adamsick going to go to the line, shooting two.
And he makes his first free throw.
The Blackhawks up two now, 40-38.
I'm trying to add his points, 14, 16. He's got 20 points, Adamsick.
Wow.
Their student section really yelling. The officials have called a timeout here to huddle up for something. They're just making sure they got the right foul call.
Yes. They do get mad. Here they go again, the West crowd.
It's about as loud as it gets, but it didn't bother Adamsick. He makes his second free throw. He's now got 21 points, 21 of the 41 for the Hawks, and they're up now 3. Robertson now with the basketball over on the left wing. And again, a little sloppy there, and the Titans almost lost it, but they're going to get a foul call on Amon Taylor, the Bloomfield Hills. Bailed him out a little bit.
Super aggressive defense by Bloomfield Hills out there contesting every pass.
Adamsick's going to check out now for the Titans, or excuse me, the Blackhawks. Nope.
Timeout on the floor.
A timeout, and we're going to take a quick timeout here. You're listening to Titan Basketball on Q100.
Whether you're shopping around for the best value or have never sold a car before, one thing remains the same. You'll want the most money for your vehicle. At Fox Grand Traverse Ford, we'll give you instant cash for your car, truck, or SUV with a Fox Cash offer. Bring your vehicle to Fox Grand Traverse Ford or get a quote online today. If you want the best value for your ride, Fox Cash offer is the way to go. Get a quote in 15 minutes. FGTFord.com or stop by and visit us today at Fox Grand Traverse Ford on US 31 South in Traverse City.
Only the best.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Bayview Insurance is your local auto owner's agent, specializing in good student and teacher discounts. Visit BayviewINSAgency.com.
And here we are back in the fourth quarter. We got 5 minutes left. Bloomfield Hills Blackhawks up 41-38 over Traverse City West Titans, but going to the free throw line is Jonathan O'Connor. Had 10 points in that first quarter, but hasn't scored any since. We'll see if he gets one here at the free throw line. That one took a bounce and rolled out. So the Blackhawks will have it up by 3. And here they come. Adamsick lost the handle, and on the turnover, it'll be Titan basketball. Inbounding it now right in front of the bench here for Bloomfield Hills will be Garrett Schuler. Every possession's getting key now.
I love the Butterfingers chant going on by the West crowd.
3-point lead by the Blackhawks. Gaston now in the paint, dribbles it back out, kicks it over to Harbers. Harbers at the top of the circle, keeps his dribble. Good defense there, Bloomfield Hills. Bounce pass now over to O'Connor. O'Connor back to Gaston. He's open for a 3, and that one off the side of the iron, no good. 3-pointers have gotten cold here for the Titans in this second half. 4:33 left to go. Bloomfield Hills with a 3-point lead in the ball. Adamsick now. Nice bounce pass inside, but just grabbing the handle here is a big man for Bloomfield Hills. He kicks it back out. Adamsick with the ball. Top of the circle. Now gets it to his guard, C.J. Jackson. No hurry here is Bloomfield Hills. Drive baseline, kick back outside three-point line. Wide open and inside the paint is Ben Canty, and he nails it. He's got 4 points, and it is now a 5-point Bloomfield Hills lead, their biggest lead of the game for either team.
Very patient that time, moving the ball around the perimeter and getting the open Canty down low.
O'Connor now. Back up to Robertson, inside to Gaston. Gaston in the paint, kicks it back out to O'Connor. O'Connor with a three-pointer. Oh, man! He nails it. That rolled around twice.
He did. Well, O'Connor loves the rattle.
Adamsick with the loft three-pointer. No good. Rebound Bloomfield Hills, but it went off their shoe and out of bounds. West will have it. Down 2.
Adamsick fell down on that three-point attempt, but looking to draw the foul. The rest would have none of that.
Jonathan O'Connor with a big three, his first point since the first quarter, draws the Titans within 2. Now they've got the basketball. Inbounding now will be Hirschenberger. Over to Garrett Schuler on the left wing. Robertson outside the three-point circle now with the ball, looking inside, bounce pass, outside the three-point line to O'Connor. O'Connor now to Schuler. Schuler, baseline open, jump shot, count it.
Wow. Big time bucket by Garrett Schuler. We're all tied up. 3 minutes to go in the fourth.
Schuler with his 8th point of the night, tied at 43 with 2:58 left to go. Adamsick now crossover dribble. Bounce pass to the big man inside. He tries a no-look pass, and Garrett Schuler would have none of that as he whacked it away out of bounds.
Yep, he didn't fall for the old shell game.
As Carson Brodsky tried the old Magic Johnson no-look in the paint. But they'll still have the ball. Bounce pass into Brodsky, and it's tipped away by O'Connor. He has been flying around here all night long.
Absolutely. Once again, Bloomfield Hills thought they had an easy one with the bounce pass down low, but O'Connor absolutely knocked that back out of bounds.
We're tied at 43. Bloomfield Hills inbounds and wide open three, but no good. Big number 15, Derek Lee Jr. missed the three-pointer, and now the Titans with the basketball and a chance to take a lead with 2:40 left to go in the fourth quarter. Looking for their first win of the year. Robertson with the ball over on the left wing outside the three-point circle. He's picked up there, and the ball's tipped away and stolen. Here comes Adamsick for Bloomfield Hills. He puts it up. He misses the shot, but you're going to get a foul, looks like on Redmond.
So Adamsick, not only is he hot offensively, Tom, but he plays tough defense as well. As he created the turnover, now he's going to go to the line shooting 2.
He's got 21 points on the night, firing away the leading scorer for both teams. He's 3 for 3 from the free throw line, make it 4 for 4. He's got 22 points on the night.
Got a little bit of an awkward release on a shot. He brings it over to the right side a little bit and lets it go, but he's consistent with it.
He hits the second one. He's got over half of the Hawks' points as they're up now 45-43, 2:25 left to go here in the fourth quarter. We're at Traverse City West High School. Nice drive and off glass. That is Hirschenberger. He's got 4 on the night. There's a jump shot, no good by Bloomfield Hills. We got a tie game at 45. West brings it up. Nice bounce pass inside. The shot is missed, and we're going to get a foul underneath.
Ben Habers down low with the easy bucket. Couldn't get it to fall, but we're going to have a foul call, and that's going to go against TC West.
Their 7th foul, and they fouled Mr. Carson Brodsky.
And it's 1-1 now, baby. All fouls will be shooting fouls from here on out for both teams.
Yep. Brodsky at 6'7". He's got 4 points on the night. Oh, there's a big free throw. Now got 5. He's, Bloomfield Hills has hit their last 5 straight free throws. Brodsky puts the second one up. That no good. Misses that one. Now Titans down 1 with 2:02 left to go in this one. Bringing up the ball is Hirschenberger at the top of the circle. Looking for Gaston now on the left wing. Gaston over to Harbers. Back to Robertson. Back to Harbers. He tries a three-pointer. Memphis is everything, but the West gets the rebound and has it blocked. That was Hirschenberger looking for a foul, but he didn't get it. Adamsick with the shot, misses it. But Bloomfield Hills right there. Johnny on the spot was Taylor hit fifth point of the night, and now Traverse City West is down 3 with 1:30 left to go. And we're going to get a timeout, and we'll take a timeout. You're listening to Titan Basketball on Q100.
Everybody knows Francisco is the place to go for the largest selection of local and national wine, beer, and spirits. But Francisco's Market and Deli on Silver Lake Road opens at 7 a.m. Monday through Friday because their breakfast selections are amazing. Croissants, breakfast pizza, burritos, and quesadillas. They've got you covered for lunch and dinner, too, with fresh-made grab-and-go deli sandwiches and pizza made from scratch. See them at franciscosmarket.com or Facebook and discover why fresh is the Francisco's difference.
All right, after the 30-second timeout, we are live here at Traverse City West Gym.
That's right, Tom. That timeout was brought to you by Michigan Trailers. They're our timeout sponsor all season long. We appreciate their partnership.
Well, if you just joined us, West is down by 3 with 1:30 left to go, but they'll have the basketball. Inbound will be Garrett Schuler, 48-45, and he's going to get it over to Hirschenberger. Over to Robertson in the left wing. Now Gaston outside the three-point circle to O'Connor. O'Connor guarded there. He's going to drive baseline, go right to the hole. Oh, he missed it. Nice drive, but just couldn't finish it. Now Bloomfield Hills with a three-point lead in the ball, and we've got a minute left. Adamczyk, who's been their stud here tonight with 24 points, has got the ball. Long pass, man wide open, but he did not take the shot. It looks like they're just going to delay here.
Take the air out of the ball is what the Blackhawks are doing. Unless
52
they got
seconds
a layup.
left. Oh, they had a man under the basket. Cody's going to take the shot. Well, in that case, if you're open, take it. And that's what he did. It's a 5-point lead, Bloomfield Hills. Long three-pointer, Robertson. That one off the back of the iron is now you almost got to go for 3.
Right.
And Bloomfield Hill has it. Long man, outlet pass. 2 guys wide open under the basket. Ahmad Taylor gets the ball and puts it up and in. It's a 7-point lead with 21 seconds left to go. 3-point shot by O'Connor. That one no good as the Titans have gone cold from three-point land. And they're going to get a foul on the Titans with 16 seconds left to go.
Man, it was all tied up just a few seconds ago, Tom, in Bloomfield Hills. The Blackhawks have just exploded in the last 30 seconds to take control of this game with a 7-point lead, and they're going to the line to shoot 1-1.
Titans had some good looks there, couldn't finish it, and Bloomfield Hills took advantage. So up 52-45. It'll be Ben Canty at the free throw line. He's 1 for 1 from the line here tonight. Or excuse me, 2 for 2, make it 3 for 3. He's got 7 points on the night, and it's now a 53-45 Bloomfield Hills lead, getting ready to run their record to 4-0. Second free throw is up and in. Canty now with 8 points, and here come the Titans with 13 seconds left. Schuler, they're going to have to start bombing some threes. It is Gaston outside of three-point circle, gives it to Robertson. He fires a 3, no good, and here comes Bloomfield Hills. 3 seconds left to go, and they're going to just dribble it out, and that is how we're going to end this basketball game. Titans going to 0-3. It was a close, great basketball game right up until the last couple of minutes, but the Titans are going to go 0-3 on the year as they're going to shake hands. And we'll add things up here and take a break, and when we come back, we'll analyze this game, maybe get a chance to talk to the coach. We are live here at Traverse City West High School, and you are listening to Titan Basketball on Q100.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day, because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Owning a business is a labor of love, but frankly, your business insurance shouldn't make more work for you. Top of Michigan believes the best business relationships are honest, upfront, and fair. You can depend on Top of Michigan and Michigan-based Frankenmuth Insurance to personally address your insurance needs. So, if you're looking for a proactive partner and not a part-time assistant, have a frank conversation about your business insurance with Top of Michigan today, or visit TOMIA247.com/business.
When it's time for a change, head to J-Lube, where Northern Michigan changes their oil. With 4 clean, convenient locations in TC and Williamsburg and a handy, knowledgeable staff, J-Lube is ready to keep you rolling. They check all the fluids, filters, and get you back on the road in 20 minutes or less. You also get a free car wash certificate so your outside is as ship-shape as your insides. Open 8 to 6 Monday to Friday, 8 to 4 on Saturday. It's J-Lube for a change that'll keep your car or truck running like it should. Visit jlubeservices.com for your nearest location. Where do you take your real friends for real barbecue and really good service? Sparks Barbecue at the Four Corners of downtown Traverse City. But get there early because they sell out of their premium barbecue daily. You'll know why when you taste their legendary beef briskets smoked daily in 100% wood smokers. Treat your pals to a daily drink feature or a Michigan craft beer exclusively on tap. Sparks can light up your next event with catering too. EatSparksBBQ.com.
Just because winter has arrived doesn't mean your golf season has to end. X-Golf of Traverse City is open year-round for the most realistic golf experience imaginable from tee to green, including putting. X-Golf has a pro shop and gift certificates for the golf nut on your list. Visit xgolftraversity.com to schedule your best Christmas party ever. And of course, the full bar is open to celebrate the round or just gather with friends to watch a game or two. xgolftraversity.com. Play, train, entertain.
Hey Titans fans, if you're car shopping, check out our new eMarsh custom purchase experience at BillMarsh.com. eMarsh makes car buying fast and easy. Choose your vehicle and options, get an accurate trade-in value, calculate your monthly payment choices, and apply for credit. You can even schedule at-home or at-work test drives and deliveries. Start your eMarsh experience at BillMarsh.com. eMarsh, welcome to easy. And go Titans.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Hi folks, Jim Jeffries for Michigan Trailers in Traverse City, Northern Michigan's largest volume utility trailer dealer. Our volume selling gives us great buying power. We still have a good supply of trailers on hand and more on the way every week. We also have full service, parts, and accessories to take care of all your hauling needs. Stop in and see us today on US 31 South across from Menards, Traverse City, or see us online at michigantrailers.com.
Everybody knows Francisco is the place to go for the largest selection of local and national wine, beer, and spirits. But Francisco's Market and Deli on Silver Lake Road opens at 7 a.m. Monday through Friday because their breakfast selections are amazing. Croissants, breakfast pizza, burritos, and quesadillas. They've got you covered for lunch and dinner, too, with fresh-made grab-and-go deli sandwiches and pizza made from scratch. See them at franciscosmarket.com or Facebook and discover why fresh is the Francisco's difference.
Who's the postgame?
And welcome back to Traverse City West, Jim, as we are live here at the end of this ball game. The Titans fall 54-45 to drop to 0-3, but man, it was an exciting ball game, Rich.
It sure was, Tom. I mean, the TC West Titans, they battled their hearts out here tonight against what really would have been considered a heavily favored Bloomfield Hills team. With 2 minutes to go, we were tied up and all that, and then Bloomfield got some late buckets to make it look like it was a bigger 9-point win than it was. But it was a fight all the way to the finish. I mean, go right with the quarter scoring. Bloomfield was up by 1 after 1, 14-13. Halftime, they're up 3, 27-24, and now 1-point lead at the end of 3, and it never got bigger until at the very end of the game when Bloomfield won by 9.
And I want to go over some of the scoring here. Let's start with Bloomfield Hills High School, the Blackhawks, who run their record to 3-0. Ben Canty ended up with 8 points. He missed some wide open. He was the one that missed the dunk early on, but he ended up by getting some big free throws at the end. He ended up with 8 points. Amon Taylor had 7 points. Derek Lee Jr., 6 points for the Blackhawks. So you see they spread it around pretty good. They had Carson Brodsky, the 6'7" senior forward, had 5 points, but he was a presence there on defense. And the big man, or I want to say big man, but Noah Adamczyk, the guard, 6 foot junior.
Junior, yes.
23 points. He was a stud whenever they needed a big basket. He was also a great defender for the Blackhawks.
He was the difference in the ball game. No doubt.
I would say so. The Titans' inability to stop him, and really he was just in control out there when he had the basketball, and a great defender. For the Titans, Garrett Schuler ended up with 8 points. Jonathan O'Connor had 10 points in that first quarter. He ended up with 13, a big three-pointer in the fourth quarter to tie the game for the Titans. We had Ian Robertson. He had 3 on a strength of a three-pointer. Josh Hirschenberger with 4 points on the game. Wilt Gaston ended up with 9. Dominic Redmond had 6 points for the Titans in this loss here tonight as they dropped their record to 0-3. Well, it was entertaining. We're hoping to talk to the coach here first, but we need to pick our motivated player of the game. And I want to remind folks, too, if you're listening to this, you're listening to the streaming broadcast, and we will be back at it. Rich will be here tomorrow with JJ for the big game against Marquette.
Marquette, right. Marquette is over playing TC Central tonight, and they're going to stay in town. They're going to play West here at 1:30 is tip-off right here at TC West Gym. So if you can't make it here, of course, listen in on the radio or on the stream on the Q100 live stream.
All right, well, we got to pick our motivated player of the game here for this one.
Yeah, we do, and we're going to go with Will Gaston as our motivated player of the game. Will ended up with how many points, Tom?
He ended up with 9.
9.
He was a big spark on the offensive and defensive glass.
He was.
And he came up with some big stops defensively and a couple of really nice passes for easy buckets in that first half.
He plays with his head up. He's always looking to get his teammates involved, not a selfish player at all. And, you know, how well he played on the football field is carrying over right here onto the basketball court as well. The kid's a really good overall athlete.
We give a shout-out to this the student section, too, because they were dressed as construction workers, but they brought props in here today, which couldn't have been easy. They got orange barrels and cones and everything like that, and they really did a number and helped out the Titans tonight.
MDOT, be not concerned where your orange barrels and your cones are and all that. I mean,
they will be returned later this evening.
They will, absolutely.
All right, we're hoping to get the coach to talk with us here, and I believe he's here right now.
He is Coach Doug Ballman with us. And, Coach, the kids absolutely battled hard all night long. It was such a close game right up until the last minute and a half or so. And, man, I tell you what, I feel bad for those kids because, you know, looking on paper, they're probably the underdogs coming into this game. But, man, these kids didn't think they were underdogs. They fought all night long.
They do. You know, we kind of referred to them early on in the season. They just need to be junkyard dogs.
Yeah.
Even though we don't have a lot of size to us, we got a lot of spirit. We got great athletes on our team.
So yeah, you look on paper at the matchups. It's not ideal going in, but these kids don't look at that. I've got a great group of guys. They work hard. We've worked extremely hard these last 2 games, and we just haven't made shots. That's really been the difference. We missed a couple good looks from 3 down the stretch. We missed 3 layups right back to back where it would have either tied it or put us up, and then we came down and you know, gave up a foul, which we needed to do, but. These kids are great kids, and they work hard, and I've seen a lot of improvements, and we'll continue to get better.
No, Coach, I haven't been able to be here the last couple of games because I've been playing nurse anyway, so that's over with now, so I should be good to go. But it's philosophically, it sounds like things maybe changed a little bit. You did a lot of full court pressing in the games prior. You didn't do that tonight. What did you see, or what did you have that to play into your favor? Because it looked like it worked well.
It did. So we knew coming in they had some really good guards, really good athletic guards, and we were worried about just getting beat on that backside, and we did a couple times. So we pulled off our press, just knowing that we weren't getting the good matchups that we wanted. And we went to our half-court defense, that we did really well. 24 is a phenomenal player.
He
made
is.
some big shots, but I thought overall we did really well matching out, making them take tough shots, rebounding out of it. And like I said, just offensively, we just weren't putting it together. We were putting it together. We just couldn't get the shots to fall. So, but that's going to be the MO of these kids this year, is playing hard on the defensive end, getting after it. That will result in some good offense for us.
I'm interested, Coach, when you play a team that's not from Northern Michigan, how much tape and how much of a look do you know about them before they come into your building?
So, it used to be you have to trade game film and all that, but most schools are on this National Federation of High School Sports, which is live streaming all these.
Right.
So, we can watch game film endlessly as long as they're on that, as well as huddle is a big thing. So, yeah, we watch quite a bit of game film on them coming in, getting an idea of their concepts, knowing who their players were. But knowing that they're from downstate, we knew they were going to be very similar to Dearborn and some of those teams, just go, dribble, penetrate, and dish, and I thought we did a really good job of controlling that.
I was a member of that federation last year. I watched a lot of film on things, and it doesn't have any narrative going. No one's talking, so you don't have any of those biased announcers talking all the way throughout it, Coach. So, but as you know, Coach, each game we picked the motivated player of the game. We went with Will Gaston. Will, as we carried over from football onto the basketball, kid just hustles his heart off and getting rebounds, and he sees the court so well. I was really impressed with how well he played.
He played fantastic. I need to get Will to be a little bit more confident, get some more shots for us. But he did very well. I was very happy with Brandon Konchak, who came off the bench and gave us some really good minutes against their post players. And, I know we have a Jimmy Johns player of the game there, and I think that's going to go to Josh Hirschenberger for me. He just worked his tail off against their number 24, made it really difficult for him. Josh got some great penetration for us that created. So Josh will be my Jimmy Johns player of the game, and his mom, Sherry, will be the parent of the game. She organized a phenomenal meal for us, pre-game meal, and parents are just, you can't put a value on what they do for us.
Right. And you mentioned in a prior game, Coach, I was listening in, and you said that the parents have had to take over the concessions this year at TCAPS.
Yep.
So
that's a big part. Before TCAPS would always, provide the food. They would provide a worker to man the food. Now we have to buy the food. We have to sell the food. We have to do everything for it.
Wow.
Part of the COVID, and the staffing. So our parents have come up huge varsity-wise, setting it up. But then my JV and freshman parents obviously man it during the varsity games. So it takes a village, as they say. And we definitely have an amazing village here with Titan basketball.
I would like to give 2 big thumbs up on the popcorn I did before the game. It was really good. So, Coach, did you tell the team there's some kind of curfew tonight? You guys have to turn around and play another game tomorrow at 1:30. Did you say go home, go right to bed?
I would like to tell that to high school kids, but I probably know better. So hopefully they're tired enough that they're going to go home and just crash, get some fluids in them, refuel their bodies, and we'll get ready to go against a good Marquette team tomorrow.
I want to ask you, because I haven't been part of the first 2 games. As far as the season goes, what is the goal for this Titan team? You guys got a team that's a little, I don't want to say on the short side, but shorter. And so what are you looking at for this season? What do you say, okay, this is when this will be success for us?
Right. So we've actually broken it down into seasons. We told them we have 3 seasons. We kind of have this preseason, which is all non-conference. We have Dearborn, down to Heritage. We have Bloomfield. We have Marquette. And then after Christmas itself, we go down and play Muskegon Heights and Grand Haven in the Great Lakes Cup down there. And then come January, we start our conferences. So conferences will be our 2nd season, and then we'll get ready to go 3rd season. I told them from the beginning, we just need to be competitive in the conference. Knowing what we have and our ability, we should be top 1 or 2 teams in the conference. I truly believe that we have that ability to do that, and then get to the districts, and just continue to have the progress that they've had over the years, winning district championships. This team is that caliber of team because of their efforts and the hard work that they put in. So that's our goals this year, be top of the conference, and then have an opportunity to get to the district championship.
And hopefully you won't see too many guards like Adam Zek.
I'll have to remember that name.
Yes.
I try not to remember names, just numbers, so I don't have to be haunted by their names.
Right, because he's just a junior. He's going to float around another year.
Yeah, so I was going to say, we're hoping to bring them back next year, and we'll have a scheme for him again next year.
Right, yeah. All right, Coach Doug Ballman, appreciate your time here on the postgame show. You're working hard. Keep it up because the kids are having fun out there. They just weren't able to close it out tonight, but hopefully tomorrow against Marquette, they'll get their first win.
Well, I appreciate you guys being here. It means a lot to the guys just to kind of put out there the hard work they do and reach the fans that can't be here. So thank you and safe travels. Appreciate it, fellas. Thanks.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach. Appreciate it. Good effort here by the Titans and a very entertaining basketball game, but they come out on the short end of a 54-45. That score is completely deceiving.
It is.
It never got bigger than a 5-point lead the whole game until the end.
Yes.
And but the Titans had it tied late in the fourth quarter, even had a lead, but just got away from them and then dropped them to 0-3. But this is for anybody who's not seen this Titan team. It's an entertaining team to watch. No question.
You're going to get your money's worth because they're going to leave everything out on the floor because they hustle. There's no one dragging their feet. No one's putting their head down. These kids are going after it. So the time absolutely flew by, Tom. It's crazy how fast it went by.
All right, let's take another break. We'll come back and wrap things up here from Traverse City West High School. You're listening to Titan Basketball on Q100.
Owning a business is a labor of love, but frankly, your business insurance shouldn't make more work for you. Top of Michigan believes the best business relationships are honest, upfront, and fair. You can depend on Top of Michigan and Michigan-based Frankenmuth Insurance to personally address your insurance needs. So, if you're looking for a proactive partner and not a part-time assistant, have a frank conversation about your business insurance with Top of Michigan today, or visit TOMIA247.com/business.
So he went with Kirschenberger. We thought he would go with it. So we're like,
so we could have given it to.
I know, right? We could have. I don't know if he'd picked O'Connor.
Well, he doesn't obviously go by points because Hershberger had 4.
Right, exactly. But he sees the kids practice and sees what plays. So maybe he really stood out to him tonight.
We got a.
Yeah, your buddy Adam Six out here. Still. Oh, it is?
Adam Six.
Because he didn't make it. Did he make any tonight at all? He was the big gunner in the last game, right, at Heritage. It's just crazy how each game is different, you know.
Well, if they could have had 1 or 2 of them 3-pointers fall in the second half, that was the big difference. He kept missing.
A couple of those layups down low late in the game could have been the difference, you know.
Well, I like the coach thinks they can compete in the big level. That's good. Petoskey, by the way.
We've interviewed him on our Saturday show, and he's a nice guy, real nice.
Some quick Petoskey news. One of their big players that he grew up on our block. He was friend.
Whether you're shopping around for the best value or have never sold a car before, one thing remains the same. You'll want the most money for your vehicle. At Fox Grand Traverse Ford, we'll give you instant cash for your car, truck, or SUV with a Fox Cash offer. Bring your vehicle to Fox Grand Traverse Ford or get a quote online today. If you want the best value for your ride, Fox Cash offer is the way to go. Get a quote in 15 minutes. FGTFord.com or stop by and visit us today at Fox Grand Traverse Ford on US 31 South in Traverse City.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Bayview Insurance is your local auto owner's agent, specializing in good student and teacher discounts. Visit BayviewINSAgency.com.
Add a little spark to your next party when you host it at Traverse City's premier event space, The Loft that sparks barbecue in the heart of downtown Traverse City. They don't just add a touch of class, but a spark of excitement to any event. You might have trouble choosing from a vast array of dining and drink options, but their premium barbecue is guaranteed to make your party a flaming success. Booking holiday parties now. Go to EatSparksBBQ.com to set your party on fire. EatSparksBBQ.com. When it's time for a change, head to J-Loop, where Northern Michigan changes their oil. With 4 clean, convenient locations in TC and Williamsburg and a handy, knowledgeable staff, J-Loop is ready to keep you rolling. They check all the fluids, filters, and get you back on the road in 20 minutes or less. You also get a free car wash certificate, so your outside is as ship-shape as your insides. Open 8 to 6 Monday to Friday, 8 to 4 on Saturday. It's J-Loop for a change that'll keep your car or truck running like it should. Visit jloopservices.com for your nearest location.
Hi folks, Jim Jeffries for Michigan Trailers in Traverse City, your local authorized easy dumper dealer. An American-made easy dumper insert turns your pickup truck into a dump truck to make jobs easier. Firewood, mulch, sand, gravel, and construction waste become just a push button to unload. Let us turn your truck into the workhorse it was meant to be. Stop in and see the full line today on US 31 South across from Menards, Traverse City, or see us online at michigantrailers.com.
Everybody knows Francisco is the place to go for the largest selection of local and national wine, beer, and spirits. But Francisco's Market and Deli on Silver Lake Road opens at 7 a.m. Monday through Friday because their breakfast selections are amazing. Croissants, breakfast, pizza, burritos, and quesadillas. They've got you covered for lunch and dinner, too, with fresh-made grab-and-go deli sandwiches and pizza made from scratch. See them at franciscosmarket.com or Facebook and discover why fresh is the Francisco's difference.
And welcome back here at Traverse City West High School, where we're wrapping up this game where the Titans fell to 0-3 after losing 54-45 to Bloomfield Hills, but that score very deceiving. That game was tight all the way down just till the last minute, where Bloomfield Hills pulled it away, Rich, and it was a good, entertaining game, but the Titans come up short, but we did have a motivated player of the game. We picked Will Gaston.
Will Gaston, yep, the senior forward, did a great job hustling all over, numerous rebounds, 9 points in the game, and he's a kid that usually West doesn't count on to score, but he was the second highest scorer in the game tonight, and so good job by Will on that. And
he's the Fox Motors motivated player of the game.
Thank you, and the Jimmy John's player of the game was?
Hirschenberger, yes.
Yeah.
He had a good game up and down, good defensive game, offensive game, and the coach picked him. So
he did,
is,
coach. And
yeah.
he picked his mom as the parent of the game.
Great job. I want to thank everybody here and all the folks at Traverse City West. It was a fun game to call. Too bad they fell short, but they'll go for win number 1 tomorrow when they play Marquette, and we will have that game for you.
Right here at 1:30, probably 1:15, 1:20 will be the pregame, but at 1:30 will be tip-off against the Marquette Redmen and TC West Titans. It'll be Rich and JJ at the helm.
All right. I want to thank Coach Bowman for talking to us after the game. All the officials here at Traverse City West. I want to thank JJ once again, being the A's producer. Thank you, Rich. And I will see you at the new year.
Yeah, looking forward to it, Tom. All right, you're busy hauling the mail tomorrow, but again, we'll get back at it again January 4th.
But for everybody else, tomorrow, 1:30.
Right.
All right, you've been listening to Titan Basketball on Q100.